girl, Goddess 7, and this is Cuzn's Tea Podcast, where we talking to minority entrepreneurs. We talk to creators of all genres. We also talking about all the hot topics and whatever the fuck else come to our mind. And today, y'all, this guest right here, y'all, she's a rapper, she's a singer, she's been on a reality TV show, and most of all, she's a mother first, y'all. Miss Motherfucking Snow.
What's
How you doing tonight, Miss Snow?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, doing good. Can you tell the cousins a little bit about yourself, like where you from?
Yeah, so as she said it best, singer, actress, mom, rapper, all that. I'm originally from Montgomery, Alabama. I just moved to Charlotte maybe about 6-7 months ago. So I've been out here pretty much just paving the way for myself.
Okay. Have you lived anywhere else besides Charlotte and Montgomery?
Yeah, so before I moved to Charlotte, I was in San Diego for 6 years.
Okay.
I was down there for a little bit. Then I lived in Virginia for a little bit. And I want to say that's it, yeah.
Okay. How was it living in California?
It was, I don't know. It's kind of hard because honestly, I didn't start going out until now. Mm-hmm. So I didn't really get that nightlife feel out there, but definitely the beaches. I love the beaches. My daughter loved the beaches. Especially it don't rain. Like all this rain up here.
So no rain. Okay. Now, would you smoke a weed when you lived in California?
No, I haven't smoked. You know what? When I first got to California, I did smoke. I smoked maybe once or twice, but after that, that's when I had my baby, so I ain't smoked since I had her.
Oh, okay. So you didn't really shopping around. Okay. Now, you said you're from Alabama. Like, what was it like growing up for you in Alabama?
Well, it was honestly, for the majority of the part, I've been kind of in and out. So, but as far as like just being around the atmosphere and everything, it's pretty much the same old. Like everybody got that hood in their hometown. Okay. I grew up on the south side.
So is Montgomery like? Do it got like country hood or?
Nah, that's the. Okay. Like I don't know if you know, some people call it the gump. So that's the gump.
Okay. Now, growing up, who was your favorite artist?
Any genre or just
any
rap?
genre? Like I always ask artists this because I wanted to see like what music y'all used to listen to growing up that inspired y'all.
For me, I'm an R&B girl. Of course I rap, but I love R&B. I would say Whitney Houston was a big inspiration for me. Yeah.
I can't even hear her note, but yeah, I love Whitney. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, and then your name Miss Snow. So how did you come up with the name Miss Snow?
A lot of people tell me I'm mean. Like, a lot of people tell me I'm mean. I be having a little funky attitude. For me, I just consider myself as very distant from the world. And I think when I was thinking of the name, somebody told me Frost. And I was like, nah, I didn't like that name.
So
Snow kind of just, like snow cold. Like I'm pretty much.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And have you always been into music? Like, did you always know you wanted to tap into the music?
Ever since a kid, yeah. Ever since a kid, I watched my brother. My brother been rapping since he was 15. So I pretty much, my flow kind of came from him in a way.
Okay.
He
in Alabama?
Nah, he in Atlanta.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. What's his rap name?
Mr. Or Mr. He may call himself Mr. Di, but I know it's Mr.
Y'all go check Mr. I. I'm going to check him out.
Yeah, that's my twin.
And what was the startup process like for you? Like when it comes to being an artist, if it's any cousins out there that may be in that beginning stage, like what did your process look like in the beginning?
Honestly, it was off and on. Like you had moments of getting discouraged, wanting everybody's opinion, stuff like that. I kind of got to the point where I just stopped giving a fuck. Like somebody gonna listen to it.
Right.
So I just, honestly, I didn't know how to freestyle at first. I'm just starting to learn how to freestyle. So pretty much it was just pen and paper.
Pen and paper?
Yeah, pen and paper.
And then you started like performing it?
Yeah, I started performing. My first open mic I went to was Trainer Day. I went there. They pretty much kind of helped me a little bit because I've always been kind of shy.
Okay.
Shout out to Trainer
Day. They got a lot of dope artists over there.
Yeah, I always been kind of shy. They pretty much, help me with the little basics, mic etiquette, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it like any other parts of the music industry that you think you may want to get into?
I definitely want to start traveling, going to different places. Like, I don't want to be like a local artist. I want to be able to, of course, definitely, if I find a deal that that speaks to me, I'll take it. But right now I'm focusing on being independent. But I definitely want to start getting out there and start networking with other cities and stuff like that, because of course you always start somewhere, but I like to grow. So
okay, so you like to get signed?
Eventually, but it's not something that I'm just like pressed about. If it come, it come. If it don't.
And why would you go with getting signed? Like, what you think would be the plus of that versus like staying independent? Because a lot of people, I talked to a few people who said independent. I talked to a few that said like they want to get signed. But like, what's your thoughts on it? Why would you want to get signed?
Yeah, I would honestly, I would say just the support and having that, because it's just me right now. I don't really have no team per se. It's really just me, marketing myself. So I would say the support. Okay.
All right. So you're also a mom. So like, how do you find balance with like being a great mother and then having to balance out like your music career and you work? So like, how do you find balance in all of that?
It's definitely hard. Some days it's just like, I always try to give my daughter 100% of me. So it'll be days where I got a show and I'll be like, nah, I got to spend time with my baby. Because I'm a full-time, I work full-time. Some nights I don't even get off till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's kind of just like, honestly, some days I just don't be wanting to be bothered. Like, I just kind of, I prioritize my family first. Okay. Yeah. So to sum it up,
put your family first, and then the music and everything else come after that. Yeah. Okay. Now it's April. Well, it's about to be April in a couple days. Still the beginning of 2024. What can the Cuzns expect from you this year for 2024?
I'm definitely gonna drop some more visuals. I'm looking to, I don't know. After that little, reality situation in San Diego, I'm definitely looking to be on, some type of acting situation here. Because I've been acting all my life, to be honest. Okay. So that's like my little, side. I just did like plays and stuff in school. I've always been in theater, all that, musical, everything. I've always been.
Okay, so the camera your thing.
Yeah. Okay. When I'm not being shy, but yeah.
All right. So we can expect some visuals, y'all. She about to tap in more to that acting. Now, what about like the next 5 years?
Whew, honey. Honestly, you just gonna have to wait and see. I got so much coming up. Like, I got so much coming up.
Just keep watching, y'all.
Yeah, just stay tuned.
Okay. What about your top 5 artists? Who your top 5 artists right now?
Whew. Love me some Lotto, because she from the South too. I love Lotto. Lakia, Nikki. I would say,
R&B could be included too, because you said you love R&B.
I'll try to DMX. I gotta have DMX on there. DMX is real. That's like, when I drop What You Want, like, y'all can be like, okay, I understand what she's saying, because I came on that like.
Ready to hear it. I love some DMX. That was a real ass nigga. Yeah. He went through a lot, but I fuck with that man.
And I would say Aaliyah. I don't know if I got the 4, 5, yeah, but Aaliyah.
That'd be dope. Yeah. Ooh, cause you can sing in rap, so you should like sing some of the words like of a Aaliyah chorus.
I've been thinking about it.
Beat.
I've been thinking about
that shit gonna go hard as hell.
Yep.
Okay. And San Diego, you lived in San Diego and you did San Diego Baddies. What was like your motivation behind it when you was like, fuck it, I'm finna go do Baddies?
Honestly, Like I said, I always been shy. Growing up, you know, you had those people, when you in your shell, people kind of tend to like feel like they can fuck with you. So when I got on Baddies, it was pretty much to kind of assert myself, like, you know, like, y'all know me, but y'all don't really know me. Like, that was really where I started showing my personality, and that's kind of how like Snow kind of started to form a little bit.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So for any cousins out there who might be thinking about auditioning for a reality show, like, what does that process look like from the beginning to like actually getting on the show?
For me,
like the steps what's the steps y'all have to go through? So
we did like kind of a phone screening first. I met them in person. After that, it was kind of just getting the vibe of people, started hanging out with them a little bit. We did a couple shoots together. And then after that point, it was kind of like they kind of wanted me to sign for a contract, which I did. Okay. Up to that point, it was just, I mean, honestly, like I said, just asserting yourself. Like, you can't be no pushover on nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, or, I mean, you could, but you would kind of just be like the dummy of the show, like for the, you know, the sketch type of stuff. But honestly, it's really just, you know, being you, showing you.
So what was the experience like for you?
A lot of different personalities. I'm not really one to have, like, you know, be around a bunch of like females in general. I kind of have a couple females that I kind of call, you know, my day ones. But as far as like me just being around a bunch of females, it was kind of like, you know, like like.
Did you get close to any of them? Like, do you still talk to any of the baddies?
I do. I still talk to about 3 of them. Yeah, and they all, you know, they all went to bigger and better things. Like after that, I know Pisces, she went up to Vegas and she did like 2 or 3 shows since then. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah.
What would you say is some pros and some cons of doing like reality TV?
The pros would be you getting yourself out there, pretty much making a name for yourself. But the cons, I would say, it's like, it's not a switch with that. Like everything, it's not like a sketch. It's not like a, you know, you gonna say this. So it's, you know, if somebody come up to you, that's just off the rip. Like you gotta know you gotta react the way that you know what I'm saying?
Regular react.
So yeah, so it's kind of just like, just not falling into the stereotypes too. Like it's a lot, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you said we can see more acting from you. That's all we can expect. If you could do any reality show, which would it be?
I like Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, that's my shit.
I like Love and Hip Hop.
I like Love and Hip Hop.
And I like, of course, Baddies. I like Baddies too, but only the new stuff they got going on. I don't know. I liked it when Stun of Them was on there.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like the seasons get better and better every season. Like I fuck with Baddies. I watch that shit on Sundays whenever I get a chance. If I miss that Sunday, I'll watch it during the week. But that's like my little drama, cause I don't got no drama in my life. I don't want no drama. So me watching that's like my little excitement for the week. Let me see you beat a bitch ass. Like, yeah, I like that shit.
Look, and that be getting you off a little bit, cause it's like I be going through everything, and you know, you name it, but I can't go to work and just slap somebody. Like, so.
Right, but on there you can, and you at work. Slap you, bitch.
I said what I said.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And your opinion, what would you say makes an artist a great artist?
Being real. Like, you got a lot of artists that they just be talking shit just for the views. And I've never been, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never really been that type of person. Everything that I've said in my music has been me at some point in my life.
Right, you standing on business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you first performed, did you have stage anxiety?
Most definitely.
You did? What did your stage anxiety feel like?
Oh, baby. When I tell you, CEO did damn near kick me off the stage one night. He was like, hold on, no. You need to do an acapella. Because at this point, we need more. And that actually helped me grow as an artist though. I can't lie, it helped me grow as an artist because he stopped my track in the middle of me performing.
What was you doing that made him say, I'm finna stop this track?
I was just shy. Like I was shy. I ain't have no personality for real. Like I was just kind of just like
the mic and just
dragging feet. Yeah,
okay.
like
no feelings in it. Okay.
So yeah.
Well, it's definitely a change because when I listened to your songs, I was like, yeah, I can feel this shit. So yeah, it's definitely a change. All right, what's an obstacle that you had to overcome? Like, I'm gonna say on your music journey, being an artist, and I'm gonna add acting in there too, cause you acting. Like, what's an obstacle you had to overcome, and how'd you overcome that obstacle?
I would say the shyness, because you know, honestly, you could be all of that. I mean, it's of course you got some people that, you know, deal with it. Like I know for a period of time people were saying some Walker had stage fright and all that stuff like that. But for me, it's like I had to overcome that for me to even be able to make music. Like I'd be in the studio shy, can't record. So that's something that I really had to work on.
All right, so you got 2 singles out right now. One is Love Lost, one is Check on Me Freestyle. Which one would you say is your favorite and why?
I can't choose. I honestly can't choose because Check on Me was like my introduction, and Love Lost was like your
story.
Yeah,
I felt like you was telling the real story.
It was a real story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and what would you say is your motivation behind everything that you do? Like, this what made Miss Snow go hard, because this my motivation.
My daughter. Yeah, definitely my daughter. And just the fact of, it's something that I've always been wanting to do. Like I've always wanted to be a singer, rapper. I've always wanted to make it in some aspect because my mom used to call me a triple threat, like so I've always been trying to do something to better myself and to help me get out there for what I wanted to do. Okay.
And I know you said when I asked you 5 years, you was like, hold on, I can't talk about that right now, but it's a lot coming out. But can you tell the cousins, like, what's your ultimate goal when it comes to like your music journey and acting?
My ultimate goal is to just stay true to myself, and just to be like I said, like some people don't really know how to express themselves in ways, so I feel like for me, that's how I express myself. So I know it's somebody else that can relate to it, especially with Love Lost. Like going through a heartbreak is no joke.
Girl, my heartbreak, and I only had one. Like I felt my heart crack. I felt heartbreak, like I felt ache in my heart. So like people don't understand, heartbreak is really a fucking thing. Like you could feel that shit, but just like your heartbreak, like
you can die from a broken heart,
right? But I feel like after one time, that first time, I don't think your heart could be broken no more, you know, unless, I mean, you could be hurt, deeply hurt by a lot of things, but as far as that feeling of like your heart cracking, like after that relationship wise, I don't think after that first time you could feel that aching of your heart again after that.
That's true.
If you could let the world know one thing about you, what would it be?
I don't like to be told what to do, and I don't like to be compared to nobody.
Okay, don't compare her.
Like,
it's not her.
Yeah, like I honestly, like I'm very humble, but when it comes to stuff like that, especially in relationships, I don't like being told what to do. Like I don't like being told what to do, especially.
But what if he giving you good advice?
I mean, yeah,
is it not
I'll take it into consideration.
They say, but how they say it, maybe.
Yeah, in a way. But I've come to that conclusion after my last relationship that it's kind of just been like being told what to do is kind of like restricting me, because it's so much other stuff that I could have been doing. Like even with San Diego Baddies, like I was restricted to a certain extent because I couldn't go out for real, couldn't go to clubs. Like my partner didn't like that, so it's kind of just like.
Oh, okay. So when you say not being told what to do, is like You mean like not restricting
Yeah,
you, but
don't
if he's
restrict
telling you
me.
some good advice or something, that's different. But if you just like, I don't want you doing this, I don't want you, don't tell me what to do. Okay, yeah, I fuck with that. I get that. All right, if it's any cousins watching right now that's interested in getting to acting, what advice would you give them?
Practice scripts. Like, even if you can get online, just find like a little dummy script, or you know what I'm saying. Like I think my first play was To Kill a Mockingbird, and I studied that thing from front to back to back to front. Like, just kind of like before you even try to get in front of somebody, make sure you know how to read and make sure you know how to have emotion behind it, because you can't just get up there and be bland and just like just read it off how it is. You got to have emotion behind it and passion behind what you're doing, even if it's not something that you know experienced or went through.
Right.
So
how many hours of a day would you say they should invest in their craft?
I would say at least, it don't take much. Like an hour a day can get you way further than an hour a week. So in my opinion, it's like the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. So
okay.
yeah.
And what about artists? Any cousins out there who want to be an artist? What advice would you have for them?
Market yourself. Don't depend on other people to share your stuff, or you know, give word of mouth, like, oh, you know what I'm saying. Like, just be your own brand, be your own person. Don't fall for stupid stuff. Like, of course you're gonna be, especially when you get into the industry, like you know how many dudes, I just be thinking about stuff like this. Like, if a new woman get into the industry and it's umpteenth amount of dudes that's in the industry already, how many dudes we trying to get at them? Like, don't fall for, oh, you cute, like, nah, just
Stay focused on your
stay
business.
focused.
Don't let that shit distract you.
Yeah, don't fall for nothing. Stand for everything. So that's what I would say.
All right, y'all. So look, we got Miss Snow in the motherfucking building, and she done let y'all know some tea about, you know, steps you can take to become an artist, by San Diego Baddies, steps you can take to be an acting, you know, to be a great actor, and yeah, but we about to get into this unfiltered tea, y'all. Before we get into the unfiltered tea, though, I gotta give a shout out to my sponsors. I want to give a big shout out to Geminiih HOOKAHS. They are our sponsors of Cuzn Tea Podcast, and they got some motherfucking great hookah. How that hookah smoke?
It's good. Look, I was about to say, hold on, this is good actually.
Look,
did you make this?
Yes, I did. No, you mean the flavor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I made the flavor. Well, I packed it, you know.
It's real smooth.
It's smooth. And y'all know why? It's because of this ice pack hole.
I'm looking at it like.
You got them ice pack holes, y'all. Put them holes in the freezer. I promise you, gonna be smoking good. Y'all see this little blue thing right here? That's a portable hookah tip. Take that bitch anywhere you want to go, and you're gonna be smoking good. He got the best shisha blend. Y'all need any special blend, tell him your type of flavors, what you like, and he gonna come with a great concoction for you. Make sure y'all go shop with him. Link gonna be in the description. All right, I definitely gotta give a shout out to Q3 Designs and Things, y'all. They're another sponsor of Cuzn Tea Podcast. They can design anything that you need. They design our marketing, branding. They do all of that for us. They design our shirts that we give away to all of our guests. What say official cousins? Because they some motherfucking official cousins once they sit over here with Girl Guy 7. And then last but not least, I definitely can't forget about Robinson Hustle 8. They're also another sponsor of Cuzn Tea Podcast. They're also one of our branding companies. They made these pretty little glasses that I drink out of every week. And yeah, they brand everything, y'all. They brand my my little containers that I put the liquor in. Let me show y'all, because y'all can't see because we in these hot tops. This. Y'all want something cute like this? Y'all go shop with Robinson Hustle 8. They got your needs over there. Tap in. Follow the link in the description, y'all. And I'll be right back.